Today, I'm actually excited to wash out some screens today. Come and join us as we unbox our new washout booth.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off.
Hello and welcome back to our screen printing channel. My name is Gilly with Hisway Press or Print, and today we're unboxing our washout booth and installing it in our darkroom. Now, a washout booth is essential for any screen printing shop as it allows you to wash out any screen safely and effectively. So let's get it started and let's head to the darkroom. So we're here in our darkroom area. We actually just created this spot recently, like about a month, 2 months ago. We turned our porch into a dark room. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out that video right here. So now that we have our new setup of our dark room, we have a blank canvas, and the first step of installing a washout booth is make sure that you have room. Make sure you have a designated area for your washout booth where you have an idea of. Good thing about these things that they're very lightweight. You can move them anywhere across. So if you're like me, after a couple months, I like to rearrange the place. You can actually move it to the other side, however it is. But make sure that you have room and designated area for your new washout booth. So one thing we wanted to make sure is that we had enough room to move around the booth, right, left, if we need to position a screen, and also to put it by a water source. Now you want to make sure that you have a water source by your booth. We actually had a plumber come out when we were building the dark room. We asked him, hey, hook us up with the line. He connected to the main line and was able to add water here for us. So now that was real close to our booth, we know that it's a nice designated area. So make sure you have water connected for your booth. So once we had the space cleared out, we unboxed the washout booth and we laid out all of the pieces out to make sure that we had all of the necessary tools and hardware before we even began to assemble this booth. Now, the assembly process was straightforward. We were able to put the booth together around in an hour and a half. Especially had help from DQ as always. He was able to just read the instructions and we just had it rolling and going. We followed the instructions carefully and made sure that all the pieces were secured and fastened. Next, we connected our booth to the water source. We used a flexible hose to connect to the booth, making sure that our connection was tight and secured and make sure that water was coming through and rolling out successfully. Finally, we tested out the new washout booth. We loaded up some screens. We actually had them in the dip tank and they were able to transfer them to the washout booth, and the motion, we timed it up to 3 minutes. It washed out smoothly. We were able to just have a nice washout area. Now, before we were inside of our existing restroom, which we're using our tub, and a lot of people may do the same thing as a washout booth. But with the new equipment, of course, this challenged us to think outside of our horizons and to actually help us extend our shop into our now new dark room. And now the equipment looks so good. We have a new dark room to wash out screens, to code screens, and it's just a great addition. So big shout out to Screen Print Direct, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have challenged ourselves in this way. Now the booth works perfectly and we were able to wash out all of our screens quickly and effectively. Well, we hope that this video was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave them down in the comments below. Big shout out to Screen Print Direct, and actually if you use Hisway at the end of a discount code, you can get 15% off on your next order. So make sure you use that. You can get your next dip tank, washout booth, any inks, they got you. Make sure you check them out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for any more screen printing tips or tutorials. My name is Gilly with Hisway Press or Print. Thanks for watching. From the top. Dark room into the... Now, ooh, look at that monster. You have a kid. Lay babas all over you.
You know what Vavas is? Basically when they drool and it dries up and you don't even know it's on your shirt. Shout out to my dads. But look good in this angle. It's all about the angles, y'all. Now you wanna...
My brother, didn't it say that there shall be light? And there was.
Gang, gang.